Hello STEAM team. Today we're going to look at how to build a better bridge. This is a continuation of our structures, our theme of structures and building. I have here started sort of a beam type bridge. It's just a flat platform, if you will. And as you can see, I am using a kit for the sake of time in the video. I'm using a name brand kit. This is a Connect building kit. So what I'd like you to do is watch how I construct this particular bridge, and then we'll talk about the substitutions that you can make, assuming that you do not have a Connect kit. I'll show you some other items that you might have right around your house that you can use to build a bridge similar to mine. Okay, so I have the makings of the beams here, the flat platform where the traffic would ride on top of, and I'm going to continue the build here because I'm not quite done yet. So you're going to see me putting a few more parts together and inserting them in place. Okay, so they go together pretty easily here. And now we need another platform. Okay, so we have, we count the platters here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the length of this kit. No, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need to finish this off on the end here. So I'm going to put another one of these connectors. See how these go. There we go. They interlock like that. It's one on either side. I'll put that on hold for a minute. Do another one for the other side. Okay. And then we have to alternate the pattern. There's a pattern here, believe it or not. Gray connector, yellow, gray, gray. Here comes another yellow. And I'm going to secure it. Like so. And let's see. You have to extend it a little more. Until we reach the other support leg, which I have constructed here. This should connect at the end. And it looks like we need one more platform here to fill in the spot. Let's do that. Okay, so now the beam of the bridge is essentially complete, right? But as you can see, it's still rather flimsy and flexible. It doesn't seem like it's going to support a lot of weight. So what I want to do now is I want to take this ordinary beam bridge and give it a little extra support and turn it into what's known as a truss bridge. So let's take a look at how we're going to do that. Okay, so I'll bring the camera a little closer. And I'm going to start assembling the trusses. one. Now the nice thing about bridge building is that it's very symmetrical, meaning whatever you do on one side, you're going to do on the other side to keep it even. Okay. And then we're going to connect these to our bridge here at the end. So let me just move the camera over the view so we can see it. I'm going to connect here and here, and then we're going to make the attachment to the bridge on either side. There's one. And there's the other. So you can see the two truss attachments. Now I'm going to repeat this process as I work my way down the line, and you're going to see that we're going to make a series of those connections. Alright, so we extended the truss. Now you can see the connectors I'm making here. Again, whatever I do on one side, I do on the other. So here I go, making another connection to the bridge. Right here. And again on the other side. Okay, so you can see I further extended that truss. I'm going to keep going until I make it all the way to the other side of the bridge. Now the nice thing about this kit is that it is color coded, so it's rather easy to follow the directions. The most difficult part is trying to keep it under the camera's view, because it's a very narrow field of vision here. But I'm almost done making this across, and we'll discuss what the truss actually does for this bridge. Okay, and I have to now make the attachment on both sides once again. Okay, so now the truss is complete. Now, what did we accomplish? Well, actually, I got to bridge another connection here, so it's not exactly done. One more moment here, folks. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you do a live show here. Okay. Okay, so now we have it complete. So let's span the bridge view again. You can see the bottom has the beam, and those triangles form the truss. Now you remember I showed you before I put the truss on, the bridge was very flexible and bendy. Now it's not so much bendy anymore. It has stiffened it up. It's very stiff. I could put more pressure on it. I could put more weight on it. It is now more structurally sound and supported. So what did we accomplish here by adding the truss? Well, the truss took our ordinary beam bridge and it strengthened it. Those triangle connections now made a very strong attachment to our beam bridge. Just a little background information. The truss bridge was developed to support extremely heavy weights, specifically for railroads, for trains. Trains are hundreds of tons of weight and they're moving. So by attaching these trusses to the ordinary beam bridge, we're able to handle more weight, we're able to distribute more weight, and we're able to shift all that weight. We're able to spread it out, in other words, along the bridge so that it's not all falling on one point. The truss spans the entire length of the bridge and spreads the weight out more evenly. So we also talked that we were going to come up with substitutions in case you don't have a Connex kit. What else could you use? Well, you could use popsicle sticks. You could attach with pieces of clay. You could attach with Play-Doh. You could attach with even marshmallows if you wanted to connect where those joints are. You could use spaghetti strands, if you will. The bridge could be made out of cardboard. It could be made out of pencils. So I'm not asking you to go and buy anything special, but I want you to look around your house, see what materials you can find, and we're going to sort of have a virtual contest, if you will. Who could build the strongest bridge? We'll test it for strength. We also want to see how long of a span can you make, because remember, the bridge is doing two things. Not only is it holding a certain amount of weight, but it's also covering a certain distance. So we'll go for length and we'll go for weight. And we'll discuss more about bridge building when I see you live next week. Thank you for watching.